Okay. Here you go.
How you feel?
Thank you for putting this on my
Oh, it's fine.
favorite one.
Is it? Is it?
We're going to try that again, all right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Much better. If you guys could do me a huge favor, if you have a cell phone, please hold it up in the air for me. If you could please take a couple of seconds, look at your device and make sure it is on vibrate or off. When I tell you guys you do not want to have any distractions to miss any of the information that is about to be presented to y'all this morning. So can we take a second to do that? Yes. Also, we ask that there is no in and out during this presentation. Can we do that? Yes. Awesome. You guys look great. Give it up for yourselves for being here this morning. Welcome to England, right? I have the extreme pleasure this morning of introducing a gentleman that truly needs no introduction because they say documentation beats conversation. Would you agree? Yes. Let me just tell you a little bit about this guy. He was able to retire at the tender age of 22 years old. Does that sound like somebody you want to hear from? Absolutely. This guy has positioned himself to make a whole lot of money. Anybody in here today come to find out how to make money? Yes. All right. He's helping tons of people. He has hit these positions in our company in record time. So he is extremely documented and knows 100% of the facts. But what I like most about him, this guy is a whole lot of fun. But he needs your energy. So I need you guys to stand on your feet and help me welcome to the front of the stage, Mr. Brian B.
How y'all feel? Some of y'all went to the club last night. For those who didn't, here we are. The guy just came over when I was outside. He's like, y'all are kind of interrupting our meeting. It's kind of loud over there. I said, sir, crank it back up, Chuck. So the music is over. Y'all ready to talk about money? Yes. Success? Yes. Abundance? Yes. Wealth? Yes. Jantuah, what's up, man? Oh, man, we got some special guests in the building. We got Monty Montgomery's in the building. Gonna kill it. Woohoo! I'm telling you, we got some good stuff happening, man. My job today is really simple. I'm just gonna kind of act like a facilitator and give you guys a sheet of paper that can change your life. If you take this home to your children, this is like a finance degree on one sheet of paper. Is that okay with everybody? Yes. Who would agree in this country we don't talk about money like we should as far as education, right? We got a lot of cool things in college. We got a lot of cool things in school. But we really don't talk about the things that are really relevant right now. Now, I learned 3.14. We know about pi. Right? We've never used it. That's why you don't know what it means, right? 3.14, Pythagorean theorem. But I wish they would have taught me this stuff right here. I wouldn't have lost my first $1 million in my 20s if I knew about these finances. Is that okay? So my job, I told God, I said, man, you just give me a second chance. She said I retired at 22, but a lot of people, I'm transparent about it. I lost a lot of money in my 20s because nobody taught me financial education. So I spent the rest of my life saying, look, if people would just break down a simple formula that the masses can inhale and understand, then I'll spend the rest of my life teaching people how to make money and keep it. Everybody say keep it.
Keep it.
All y'all make money. You in America, right? Jim Rohn, one of my mentors, said, you got an advantage just by being born here. You weren't born in a third world country. You already have an advantage by being born in America. So a lot of people should not be struggling financially in this country. If you are, it's just due to a lack of education and understanding. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is clear up this education and understanding. We're kind of off to a late start because we had some technical difficulties. So I talk fast. I'm going to move through this sheet so you guys can take this sheet of paper home and fix your finances if you choose to. Is that okay?
Yeah.
If you can hear me, clap once. Your pen's in your hand, right? If you're ready to make some money, clap twice. 2020 is your year, 3 times. Believe in abundance, 4 times. You deserve it, 5 times. Let's go. MWR Financials. Countdown to financial freedom. All you guys are going to do is take a pen. You're going to fill in the blanks. By the time you leave with this sheet of paper, it's almost like a finance degree with no debt. Everybody say 0 debt.
0 debt.
And 0 doubt.
And 0 doubt.
There's nothing you can't accomplish after you understand this sheet of paper. All you got to do is put in the work, and over a certain period of time, you can get wealthy. 0 debt, 0 doubt. MWR Financial's what? Countdown to financial freedom. We're going to first talk about year 4 financial challenges. How many?
4.
Now, once you understand what's keeping you from succeeding, when you see them and recognize them, you'll never get tricked again. See, capitalism is a big game, and a lot of people don't know the game is being played. Here's what I tell people all the time. It's all terminology and perspective. Once you understand that money's not hard to make, money's not hard to keep, and money's not hard to grow, it's just that since you were little, you were told certain things, like money don't grow on trees. Does that make sense? You know, wealthy people guided a certain way. Certain things were planted in you that obviously weren't true. But what happens is we grow up believing a certain thing about money, so now you think that what you were taught is right, and the fact of the matter is a lot of it was wrong. So when you get the right terminology and perspective, you start changing the way you look at your finances. I'll give you an example. For a long time, I mean well into my 20s, I thought no new money could come in until my old money was gone. Now, a lot of people don't know that, but that's a deep thing that a lot of people deal with. In other words, if you got a lot of money, not a lot of money, but if you have some abundance, a lot of times you think you've arrived and nobody teaches you that abundance is supposed to grow tenfold. What we do is we get on money and we sit. We get money and we sit on it. Does that make sense? Yep. Some of us can't even sit on it. It goes right to the bills. People say, I get paid Friday. I say, no, your bills get paid Friday. Because a lot of people make money, but the bills get paid when? First. So I was in that same situation. Once you get the right terminology and perspective, you'll never look at this stuff again. This sheet of paper will change your life. Let me give you an example. In football, if I kick through the uprights for 3 points, what's that called?
Field
goal. Have I lost anybody yet? Now, in basketball, do we also have a field goal? Yes. A lot of people don't know that. A field goal is 2 points. That's called a field goal. If he went 7 for 9, they say from the field. But how many points is it in basketball? 2. Now in football, it's how many? 3. Now in basketball, that's a touchdown. See how confusing it is? Now in basketball, do we have a 3-pointer?
Yeah.
Obviously, how many points is it? 3. But I thought a field goal was 3 points. That's in football. Right. See how confusing it is? It's terminology and perspective. Once you know the rules of the game and the verbiage, you'll stop kicking field goals on the basketball court. That's what's wrong with people. They don't even understand what stocks are. They don't know what capital gains is. They don't know what a dividend is. They don't know that you should be getting dividends. They think dividends mean to divide. It does, but to divide among the shareholders. Right? They don't even know what capital gains is. They don't know about appreciation. They don't know that all your 401k is a tax code. If you understood that, you would match your 401k. Because now you got somebody giving you money for free, and over time it compounds. But you also need to understand that that's not yours, so you need to grow your own business too. See, here's how your finances should work. It's a big piece of pie. Some of it should be short-term, some of it should be long-term. Some of it should be mid-range, some of it should be right now, some of it should be don't touch. Some of it should be for later, some of it should be for children. But right now, all of it for a lot of people is bills.
Right.
So you got to say to yourself, okay, wait a minute. Let me learn this money game so my future won't look like my present. Are we making sense?
Absolutely.
So learn the money game. 4 things are keeping you from understanding it. 1 is inflation. Inflation, we're going straight down, is the silent income killer. What kind of killer? Silent. Silent income killer. Inflation. Now let me tell you what that means. That means the value of your dollar drops every single day. How often? Every day. Now why is that? Let me show you. Let me explain it to you. That's because business owners control how much things cost. Right. Now, as long as a business owner controls how much things cost, he can increase his price of his goods and services anytime. But can you go up on your paycheck and increase your pay anytime?
No.
So if every business owner at any point can say, you know what, it's broke. Daycare, today, we're going to add $50 to it. Yep. Can you do anything about that? Nope. No. You can change daycare. Right? If gas go up, can you do anything about that? Nope. You can go down to Chevron and compare it to BP and all of that, but all it's going to be is a few cents. Is that making sense? Right. You got to be able to go up on your money just as fast as business owners go up on their prices. Now, here's what I want you to understand. Nothing is wrong with any of these 4 challenges if you're on the right side of them. So here's what happens. Inflation happens over time because business owners can't just jack the prices up overnight. When Netflix went from $8 to $10, you didn't say nothing. You was like, hey, it's all good. I'll be chilling with Netflix anyway. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Then it went up to $12. You say, hey, no problem, because they creep it up. But it went from 8 to 18. You be like, that's double. Yeah. You start thinking about what? Canceling. That's how inflation works. Business owners know you can't drop it on them fast. You got to do it over what? Over time. Gas used to be 99 cents. Now it's $3.50. If it went from 99 to 350 overnight, you stop driving. You be like, it's crazy. But now when it go down to $2.16, what you say? Ooh. Woo! Low. See how they got you? Over time. So your money has to increase faster than inflation. But most people's money not increasing at all. So they're losing value. Am I making sense? Yeah. $20 in your car 20 years ago took it at least to half or full tank, depending on what you drive. $20 in your car now, your car like, where we going with this? Am I right? Same paper, same president, same everything, but you're not going nowhere near as what? Far. People, you got to get this. The reason the gas thing is important, and leaders, I want you to understand this, that's where you see the inflation at the pump. You see your dollar spinning fast at the top, and that bottom number is your gallons spinning what? Slow. You see it. So that's the place where you like, I ain't getting nothing for my money. So now if the gas prices go up and the oil prices go up overseas, do we get affected here in the States? Yes. Absolutely. Because a farmer who has 400 acres of land needs gas in his tractors, am I right? Mm-hmm. So now the gas is more expensive. So the farmer's saying, you know what? I can't give you these same potatoes and grapes and fruits and vegetables for the same price, so I got to go what? So the gas man went up. The farmer went up. The trucks that come and get the vegetables and fruits, they got to now tack on the surcharge because it's costing them a lot what? More. They go up. Now, the stores have to go up because the farmer went up, because gas went up, because the trucks went what? Up. Then here you come with your check from last week. Everybody put inflation in your budget. That's what happens. That's why now the kids open the cereal. Big old box. Most of it be air. Cereal big. It's inflation. They inflated your bag of cereal. But guess what? You get a house, $280,000. You sell it, $340,000. Guess what that is?
Inflation.
Now you like everybody like it now, don't they? Yeah. See, none of these things are wrong. See, now you got equity in it because it inflated. Nothing wrong with these things, but most people on the wrong way. Side. 2, taxes. The chainsaw massacre. Nothing quiet about taxes. They just reach in, grab your check, and leave. You lose the fraction right here. Everybody see this? The first 1/3. That's 1/3. The first 1/3 of your money is gone in what? In taxes. That means you work for the government for 1/3 of the year. We're going to have some fun today. Everybody loosen up. Y'all ready? Yeah. January to April, you work for the government. You know why? Because 1/3 of your money's gone, so 1/3 of the calendar's gone. Which means technically you only get paid for 8 months out the year. That's true. So we wonder why we struggle. It's because when we qualify for things, they use our gross. Yep. But that's not what you take what? Home. So they put you in a position where you already behind, because on paper you make 80,000, but you take home 58. I'll give you a little more. You take home 64. Nah, she said not 50. I'm trying to be nice. All right. So my point is, you qualify with the 80, but you don't take that home. Am I right?
That's right.
Now that's just your state and federal. What about your property? What?
Tax.
Sales what?
Tax.
Ad valorem what?
Tax.
Everything is taxed. So the government says, look, let's raise a group of people to believe that going to get a job is income or avenue stream number one, so we can get the most what out? Taxes. That's why the first third of your money's gone. If your boss said, look, we're going to pay you starting in April, you'd be like, no, y'all not. Technically, that's what they're doing. They're just rationing it out over 12 what?
Months.
12 months. 3, taxes cause debt. Taxes cause debt. Debt is the family curse. The family curse. It takes the second 1/3 of your money. It's the family curse. So now, think about it. If you got a whole bunch of debt, you don't have the cash flow to create legacies for our children. So then a lot of times they grow up thinking debt is perfectly what? Fine. And that's what America does. Hey, you can't afford it? Just float it on the what? Every month.
Credit card.
Ain't no problem. Can't afford the car? Here's the Lexus. You shouldn't be driving the Lexus. You can't afford the Lexus, but they'll give you the Lexus with high interest. Now you're upside down. Because you got a 96-month term. You're riding. So you're going to be riding for a long time. You get a car for $32,000. What they don't tell you is that it's worth $21,000. You already 11 now. Then, because it's $32,000 and we want to look that good, we're willing to pay whatever, and then they end up spending $46,000 on a car that's worth $21,000. So you bought 2 cars.
Exactly.
Then we tell our kids, look, see, we gotta stop thinking debt is cool. It's not okay. So that's the second 1/3 of your money. So you work for the banks from July to September. Tell them they too loud. I'm about to say. Turn down for what? Okay, so put this on the side note somewhere. Taxes cause debt. 2 causes 3. Because if they didn't take so much taxes out, you wouldn't have to borrow so much. In other words, if I got my whole 80, or at least 72, I would have to borrow the other 18 to get this Lexus I can't afford anyway. Now let me tell you where we mess up at. Because that's why we're using words like Lexus on purpose. Here's where we mess up. Because our money's losing value. Called what?
Inflation.
And then the government take the money off the what?
Top.
Then we got to borrow it on the bottom.
Credit.
We go to big business to feel better. See, that's the trap. Now number 4 is big business, the money trap. Because after a while, you start saying to yourself, you know what? I deserve what? Something. So now we pacify it. Ladies tend to do it with purses. Shoes. Fellas, we tend to go out. I don't know what we do. I don't know. Fellas, we got all kind of habits. Right? But people usually get emotional. So by the time you got a little extra money, you're not like, you know what? I'm about to finally invest this. You say what? Finally get that bag I want. So big business emotionally has you feeling better. After get these 3 guys right here, take it, then you give it to them for a temporary satisfaction. Once you get emotionally involved in your finances, emotionally, you always lose. Because you can't whoop these 3. You can't whoop them. But a strategy can, but your emotions can't. That's why, like honestly, guys, I give you personal, all my bills are on autopilot, because I don't even want to see them. And I had to get to that point. It was a point where I had to know exactly when it was coming out.
Yep.
Don't you try. Last night. Now, pay myself a salary, throw it in the account. Everybody gets your money. Because if I'm so worried about how the bills get paid, more bills are what? Coming. You got to get to the point where you have a strategy and your bills are on autopilot along with your investments. See, certain investments, when I get paid, automatically they get funded automatically. So I'm used to living off this because off the top, they're going over there. I'm used to not seeing my bills because everybody knows if you're not on auto pay, I can't fool with you. Like my little trash bill. They repossess my trash can every week. I called them the other day. I'm like, hey, man, you didn't pay, ma'am, a trash bill? If y'all don't set up all because I don't pay bills. They done brought my container back 10 times. Like, I got you, man. If you don't draft it, you're not getting it. Because I put my money on autopilot because it removes my what? Emotions. If you don't get rid of these emotions, the final 1/3 of your money is going to go here. Final 1/3. Because you're emotional. And it's all you're thinking about. So when money and bills are all you think about, you bring about what you constantly what? Think about. So last time I checked, 1/3 plus 1/3. Come on. Plus 1/3 is 3/3. Y'all remember how to talk to you divide the denominator into numerator. That's 1. All. Gone. Am I right? So if these 4 things got your money, we need to shift it back. Now I told you, there's nothing wrong with each of these. Give you an example. We talked about the house, inflation. If you're on the other side, you love what? Inflation. People say, Ron, what's good about taxes? Ain't no problem with taxes if you own a municipal bond. People don't know what that is. That's where the government borrow money from you. Every county has a municipality. How do you think the firefighters get paid? With what dollars? Taxes. How police officers get paid? Taxes. How do city workers get paid? Taxes. Everybody get paid using what? Taxes. So if you got some extra income in your county's municipal bond, I'm not recommending investments. I don't have a license. I'm not allowed. I'm not giving investment advice. I'm giving you educational terminology. Every municipality has a bond, and buildings and city workers are paid from that fund. Well, what if you have some extra money in that fund? They borrowing money from who? You. Ain't no wrong with taxes if you're not paying them and you funding them. Ain't no wrong with that if you the who?
Lender.
The lender. See? You just ain't nothing wrong with any of these. We just got to get on the other side and say, wait a minute. If these are the things taking my money, let me be a recipient.
Yes.
It's called income shifting. It's called income shifting. Your 3 right here, financial solutions, aka what? Income shifting. Nothing wrong with these things, guys. But you got to shift the money back to who? Everybody say, give me that back.
Give me that back.
It's mine.
It's mine.
I work for it.
I work for it.
I will pay myself first.
I will pay myself first.
I deserve it.
I deserve
So
it.
does my family.
So does my family.
So get on the other side of these. That's when I learned, okay, I need the tax dollars that the city needs. If I got extra money, they can borrow my money and pay me back a high rate of what? Interest. Interest. Ain't nothing wrong with that if I'm the lender to those funds. Nothing wrong with big business if I own stock in those companies. See, when Christmas comes now, you're looking at it different. You're like, hey, Best Buy, look at that line at Best Buy. And I own shares in Best Buy. Yeah. Look at Walmart. See, when you're on the consumer side, you in line. When you're on the business side, you're looking at the line.
Yeah, come on.
How many solutions?
3.
Let's go. A, cash flow. Cash flow management. B is business income. We're going across. C is investment income. Man, I applaud you guys, man, for taking time out on a Saturday to really come out here and understand this. Most people are not doing this. I'm telling you. This is why it ain't hard to get ahead in America. All you gotta do is the opposite of what everybody else doing. Come on. The opposite. You do the opposite of what everybody else doing, you're gonna be all right. I'm telling you. So I applaud you guys, man, coming in here to do a quick worksheet. We're gonna train you. This is what we do. I'm gonna teach you how to do it, and we're gonna get out of here. I'm not a long-winded kind of guy. I feel like if you implement the things I'm gonna show you how to maximize this money with the least amount of resistance. But you gotta understand the education first. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So what's this? Cash flow? Management? Business what?
Income.
Investment what?
Income.
3 what? Solutions. Repeat after me. Cash.
Cash.
Asset.
Asset.
Cash.
Cash.
That's a wealth principle. I didn't make that up. That's a wealth principle they use on Wall Street. You got to take some cash. First, you got to get some cash back and increase your cash flow. Buy, build, or grow some type of asset. Now, these generate more what? Cash, asset, cash. Every time you spend $1, you need to ask yourself, is this an asset first? I got my toys, guys. I don't live like a hermit. I got my toys, but my assets pay for them. Not my paycheck from a job. Your job is just an ends to a means. Your job is not an ends to a means. It's just to fund your dreams. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, let's go across. From now on, we're going across. You ready? A W-2 is the highest tax code. It's taxed at 28 to 33%. That's high. Nothing wrong with a job. You never hear me bash your job. I'm not knocking your job. I'm just telling you that's the one that's the highest. That code, remember I talked about the field goal and the terminology? W-2 means the highest. That's a job. Now, a business, a 1099 is taxed 18 to 23. Already does that feel better? Think about it. The government wants you to own a business. In order for you to stay in business, they realize let's not take as much from the who? Business owner. Because if he has positive cash flow, he can hire some more what? And we're getting taxes from them. So both of y'all can't get the break. Either the W-2 gonna get the break, or the business owner gonna get the break. So they get a break to who? The business owner. That's why W-2s, your taxes are due when? Due like file. April. Business owners get all the way to what? October. The government understand. Hey, take some time, get your paperwork together, bro. You're in business. We on your, see, they on your side. W-2, 15. You ain't got no reason to be late. That's what it is. Am I making sense?
Right.
So they like, look, your stuff easy. We take it out. So how you late? Then look, cash flow so tight for people, they get a tax refund. Re means again. Fund means money. Then nobody do you no favor. It's your money again. That's what refund means. Am I right? Then, because we so strapped, waiting on the refund, we buy a rapid refund. And give more money. Then the government tax your refund as income. Now, right there, I step on toes, and I'm not trying to. Well, I am, but like at least with soft shoes. Because I need to get you to understand this. That's your money. If you had that money during the year, those tax dollars during the year, you could be paying your what off?
Debt.
Your debt off. So why do we give the government all the money all year? Then next year, things have gotten more what? Expensive. So the refund ain't what you thought it was because things have gotten more expensive. Right. They went and invested all your money, gave you a percentage back, then taxed it. Then whoever filed it for you rapidly took 10% more off of it. And we do that, or 20%. And we do that year after year after year. Or the refund come in, most people don't ever see a check that big, so they gonna make themselves feel what? Better about the year. I deserve something. Then you go right out to big business. You ain't thought one time about investing. See? So here's how we do it. Y'all ready? Okay. This is the philosophy. We're going across. I always go across on this. I work. I'm taxed. Then I spend. Isn't that what happens? So this guy gets taxed. Then he what? Spends. That's what happens. A guy tried to argue with me the other day. Mr. Bean, I be hearing you on Facebook Live talking. I said, I ain't gonna argue with you. Send me your pay stub. Shut all that down. You see all that stuff in the middle? That's called taxes. Right. Federal, state, FICA, all of that's taxes. 25%, 6%, 18%, all that stuff coming out. So this is tax first. The business side works. The business gets to what? Spend. Then pay taxes when? Last. Now, I'm telling you guys this from a position of strength. This is what people don't understand, man. I promise you, if you get this, you can get wealthy just with this alone. It's going to take some time, but you need to know that you can get wealthy if you want to. You own a business. I do not. Who owns a business? You. I do not. Your mortgage is $1,450. My rent is $1,450. Who's the homeowner? You. You get to write off the interest. Am I right? I'm renting. I'm paying the same thing. We got the same house and everything. Same neighborhood, same whatever. But I'm renting. The government gives who the tax advantage? Homeowners. Now, watch this. You got a cell phone, am I right? You got internet? You eat? You drive? Okay. I do the same stuff. But because I don't own a business, even if I was renting, I could do this if I owned a business. It's not that you have to own the house. People miss that. It's where you live. It's your domicile. So if I had a business I could subtract the same thing you doing. Cell phone, gas, internet, meals. So you are deliberately taking things you already have to do, taking your $50,000 down to $38,000 because you subtracting $12,000. Now you get taxed on 30 what? 8. Am I right?
Yes.
So you get all those receipts. You take a picture of them with your phone, with our app, upload them to the cloud. At the end of the year, you give that to your tax preparer. She subtracts all those expenses out. Our app is IRS approved and regulated and developed. So now your taxes are done and your tax liability is what? Low. Business owner, you make 50, subtract 18, get taxed on 30 what? 2. But the 18 was whose? Yours. It was 18 you was gonna spend what? Anyway. W-2. Make 50. Tax 18. Live on 32. Business owner, make 50. Subtract 18. Taxed on 32.
Big difference.
It's just a switch.
Big difference.
I don't know what other language to say this in. Why don't you have a home-based business?
Right.
Just that. The government says if you have a home-based business, to show us the records so we can prove, or you can prove that it's not a hobby. You have to do what's called make a legitimate attempt to gain a what? Profit. That's it. Well, Brian, man, I just don't have time to take pictures of my receipts. But I saw pictures of your food on Instagram.
Ooh. Right. Ooh.
See, everybody want to make excuses. Man, I have time, but I see everything you eat. The receipt, just put the receipt with it. Everybody want to go to heaven. Don't nobody want to die. This alone will save you a ton. Because I'm going to tell you guys, you'll get to a point where not even those home-based business expenses is enough. That's just the start of it.
Right.
Give y'all a secret. Tell me, give you a little more today than normal. Everybody in this country, your first $12,100 is tax-free. $12,100 is tax-free. Y'all hear me? That's one of the perks for living in this country. That's one of your exemptions. So, watch. If it's 12 months in a year, let's take off the little 100. $1,000 a month equals 12 what? 1,000. Because I have a home-based business, and because I have a 16-year-old, watch. He gets $1,000 a month. Automatic payroll, ADP. When I get paid, he get paid $1,000 a month. Now he don't get it. And he don't know it. Am I right?
Right.
But as long as I stay below 12,100, that's tax what? Free. So he made $12,099.99 last year. Am I making sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dad gets to give his CPA an expense report that says I paid out 12 what? Lower my what?
Tax
Income
liability.
to my employee who shoots my videos, who sets up at my conventions, who when guests come over, he's responsible for signing in sheets, helping me get ready, making copies. He works for the family business.
That's right.
Now you do that with your kids since they're 4 or 5 years old. They have college money too. And you get to lower your what? Taxes. Income shifting. Why are you not hiring your children?
We didn't know.
You don't know. But guess what you do? Guess what you do know? I bet you know how to get them a job up at McDonald's.
Come on.
And then let McDonald's
Tax.
write off him.
Oh.
Write his salary off and tax him. Why don't you do the same thing? Brian, I can't afford to pay him $1,000 a month. I didn't say that. I max mine out. I make sure he get right to the threshold of 12 what? $1,000.
Yeah.
But you might just right now just do 50 a week. That's 200 per what? Month. Times 12.
Yep.
24 what? 100. End of the year, you got a $2,400 what?
Tax
You done.
deduction.
And it stayed in the same what? House.
Yeah.
Per child, Chuck. That's right, I ain't got but one. I ain't even think about some per child. Chuck got everybody working over there. Per child. Because it's $12,000 per child. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Brian, how do I do that? I'll teach you in training, but all you need is a paper trail. Don't do cash because you can't track that.
Right.
I have a payroll. You guys don't have to do payroll yet. Just do a check and show a consistent deposit into that account. Now watch this. If he wants a PlayStation game, if he wants some tennis shoes, if I buy them, I can't write that off. We don't need no PlayStation for what I do. We need a PlayStation for what he do. But I wrote off the salary. What he do with it is on who?
Him.
Hey.
So now his toys, he's 16, but you know what I'm saying? His stuff come out of that. As long as he's swiping with that card, Dad wrote it off when he got paid. I don't care what you do with it. See the difference? But no, not y'all. Y'all using your card instead of paying the child, and then they get it. Good night. Hire your children. See what I'm saying to you is after a while, that cell phone bill and stuff play out. You make so much money, you be like, your CPA be like, whew. My CPA does, I hate what she does. You want to know where you at? What that means, so far with everything you gave me, this where we at. I'm like, well, we need to do something else. And then she told me, she's like, Brian, you gotta start doing other things because you beyond this receipt stuff. I mean, you get to a point, I'm trying to teach y'all how to do it when your business is growing. You get to a point where your money gets to a point where you gotta start doing other things, but keep it in the same way. Same house.
Smart.
Is that a tip or what?
Yep.
Big tip. All right. Money says my money works. I'm gonna what? Invest it. We ran out of margin here and make more what?
Money.
More money. Okay. So here's how cash flow works, and we done. We gotta minimize our, who can guess? Taxes. Minimize our debt. Minimize our expenses, and increase our credit what? Score. Minimize your taxes, debt, and expenses. Increase your credit score. That's how you get your cash flow up. Now, our business is what you're actually looking at. People say, Ryan, what's the business, the home-based business you're talking about? What are you looking at? When we do Facebook Lives, people right now having watch parties. When you do Saturday socials like this is our home-based business. You're a financial educator. Did I say advisor? Nope. Did I say CPA?
No.
You don't have to do all that stuff, guys. You put people in front of those of us that educate people on the concept of what? Income shifting. If you invested $495 one time and made $495 per month, who would trade that every time? $495 one time and made $500 per month. You'd be like, I'm in. $500, I'll scrape it up. Am I right?
Yep.
Yes. Good. Thank God it ain't but $228. $228. That's what the membership costs. It's $119 a month to maintain. How much? $119. So this is $228 for you guys to come out later. And this is $119 a month. The membership is worth 3 points. Put a 3 right here. Now understand these points because everything I'm about to go over is the adds up because of your points. That's called our Financial Edge membership. Now, who knows 3 people that should have been here today? Who knows 3 people sick and tired of being sick and tired, or they claim? Who knows 3 people overworked, underpaid?
Yeah.
But see, here's the difference. We all know people, and I'm going to teach you this in training. Everyone is useful. No one is necessary. Always remember that. Everyone is useful. No one is necessary. See, y'all thinking right now about how bad such and such need this. They coming. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You get good at understanding this, and you improve your finances. You will start to transform in front of people. They'll be like, "What you doing?" Don't worry about it. I tried to think. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you from doing this for 20 years. You just keep working and learning and growing. You will attract, people will start inboxing you. I've been checking you out. I know you have. You've been checking me out when I first started. I know you've been checking out. I'm telling you, don't worry about it. You worry about, look for people that's looking for you. Does that make sense?
That's right.
Yeah.
Momentum bonus. We get paid 10 ways. I'm gonna go over 5 of them. The momentum bonus is $150 to $900. The momentum bonus comes as a result of you helping 3 people get started in business for themselves, and they decide that they want to invest in themselves just like you, $228. Am I making sense?
Yes.
If you get 3 people within 30 days, that's $150. How many days? 30. That's basically 1 person every 9 days or so. Get up and running, use the stuff I'm going to show you in training. We should have these momentum bonuses cranking out. Now, everybody don't want it, and that's fine. But it's for people that want speed and implementation right away. Make sense?
Yes.
All right, 3 for free. If you sponsor those 3 people, you now qualify to get the $119 a month covered by your membership because you're making enough money now where the 9 points from the 3 people pays the $119 a month. So now you don't have no overhead. How many people does it take to waive it? 3. Now, in your attempt to get those 3 people, they also want 3 people because they want to waive their membership and get their first $150 dollars. Your residual check has reached $600 when you get 12 people. So put 12 equals 600. Now, that's 36 points because their membership is worth how many? 3. Now, let me stop you right here. I don't care if it takes you a year. I don't care if it takes you a year. How good does non-wage income feel?
Real good.
That means you're not working for it. See, I got tired of giving people non-wage income. You know what non-wage income is? Every time you park downtown, ain't nobody there. The little arm go up, come down, somebody coming and scooping out the receipts. That's non-wage income. Own you some parking lots in Manhattan. That's real. See, that's real income. Non-wage. Own some vending machines in the airport. See, that's real income. That's non-wage. Does that make sense? Own some laundromats in the inner city. Where you just come in and just get the coin, get the stuff out of the machines. But now they swiping. And all you do is get the transactions. They going to your merchant. Own some online courses where people sign up for your online courses and you wake up and you got money in your PayPal and in your account because of the online courses you create. This is stuff I teach for a living. That's non-wage. If you got $600 a month coming in, non-wage, and saving $500 to $700 a month in taxes, why would you quit the business? It's mentality. $600 a month. And $150, $450, or $900 coming in if 3 get 3 who get 3. Am I making sense? All right. Daily guarantee is anywhere from $5 to $1,000 a day. $5 to $1,000 a day. All right, so we're here. $5 to $1,000. I'm sorry. Yeah, $5 to $1,000 a day. That's $150 because it's 30 days in a month, right? So $30,000 a month in a daily guarantee. I'm not going to do comp plan training today. I got some other stuff I want to talk to y'all about. So let me break this down real quick. If you qualify in the daily guarantee for $100 a day, that's $3,000 per what? Per month. If you qualify for $50 a day, that's $1,500 per month. Am I right?
Yep.
So let's say you have a slow month. Let's use the $100 a day. You have a slow month. And that month you made $2,400. The computer's gonna see that your daily guarantee is supposed to be $100 a day. They're gonna put the other $600 in your wallet. Because the comp plan guaranteed you were supposed to make what? $3,000. But you made $2,400 off these other bonuses I haven't gotten to yet. So they're gonna give you $600 because of where you qualified on this tier for $3,000.
Beautiful.
This is the only company I know where you can really budget your bills. You're like, okay, at least I know I got minimum X coming in.
That's right.
How many of you guys in the room already getting the $5 a day minimum? Okay. How many of you guys in the room already getting the $20 a day minimum? See, these $600 people. How many of you guys in the room getting $30 a day minimum? See, $900 a month, and it gets higher and higher and higher. I'll show you guys where I'm at in training. I mean, it's just, it grows fast. Don't worry about it. Everybody repeat that. Don't worry about it. Don't get emotional about your money. Don't get emotional about your money. I tell people, be married to the game, but don't have kids with it. Don't get emotional about your money. I'm telling you, don't get emotional about people. You just stay focused. It's coming. It ain't nothing out there that even compare to this right now. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing out there that even compare to this. Oh, you know what I mean? Well, why not? Okay. Is that it? Okay. All right. Luxury car bonuses. We out of here. 500, 1250, 3,000. See, all these points are the same points working towards all these things. The same points got it waived. 3 for what? Free. The same points is what accumulated to bring you a $600 what? Monthly residual. Okay. I mean, get to 12 people. The same points are generated for these daily guarantee ranges. The same points are generated for these car bonuses. The first one kicks in at $200 a month. I'm sorry, 200 points. 500 per what? Month. We get that on the 10th of every month. I remember Chris said to me the other day, she's like, what? I'm playing real. I said, yeah. That 10th of the month hit hard. All your bonuses come on the 10th. All of them. I ain't showed you all of them yet. All of them come on the 10th. They pay your car on the 10th. If you don't have a car or a car note, you keep your money. They still gonna give you 500. This ain't where you gotta drive a pink Cadillac, and no knocks against them. The ladies the best. But I just couldn't see myself. I couldn't do it. Okay? So you get the money, you drive whatever you want, or put it toward whatever you want. You can invest your $1,250. You can invest your $3,000. Presidential bonus up to $100K per month. It starts at $500. It goes all the way up to $100,000 a month off the same points. So it's $500, $1,000, $2,500, $5,000, $7,500, $10,000. It go all the way up to $100,000 a month. Is that sick or what? Now, what I want to do to break the monotony real quick, I got a gentleman in the room that's been with this company since inception, one of the top producers in the whole company. He's a firecracker. He's back down. He lives all the way up in Boston, and I'm so happy to see him. He's one of the trailblazers in MWR Financial. There will be no Brian Bean. There will be none of us if people like him didn't prove that it could work. Y'all got to stand up, man. Get on your feet. Mr. Jonathan Siegler. Come on up, Jonathan. District Director. Ow! Extraordinary. Real estate mogul. Motivational speaker. Legend. How you doing, man?
Man, I feel good.
When'd you get the time?
Just some hours ago.
You just had this one?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Listen, this guy is one of the top guys in the company. He can really explain to you the power of all of our bonuses. And we're not going to go through them one by one, man, but just give us your experience. MWR, how have you seen it grow, man? Like, some of us don't even have that perspective. Where were you guys like maybe a year ago? What was it like, and how you feeling today about it? Come on.
Well, a year ago, first of all, how y'all feel? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Listen, we can't go no further without y'all really giving up for Mr. Brian Bean. Y'all got y'all cameras? But I forgot to do this last time I came in. Now, y'all take out your cameras real quick. Real quick. I want y'all to take a picture of me and Brian. No, my kids.
You got a million people saying this.
Where was it about a year ago? It was prehistoric. Mr. Brian House did a phenomenal job.
Yes,
he's an incredible CEO. Man's a man of God as well, and that's what's important for me. I've been in the industry for over 24 years, and I've been coached by the best in this industry. And I was really going to give it up. I was kind of good. My real estate business is doing quite well, so I was really going to hang it up until I got a call from Mr. Brian House and Mr. Terrence Hawkins. They showed me what they were about to do. How many of y'all got that visionary kind of mindset? See, don't look at the now. Like I remember you saying, we're just starting. We're like at the basement right now. Don't see that. What y'all gonna see a year from now? Imagine this wall gone, and that one, and balconies, and they're filled with people you brought in. Y'all thought I was gonna say they're coming, right? No, your team. That's where we're going. So where we were, it was a great idea, and he was putting it all together in what they call pre-launch stage. Now, y'all, we've launched. Y'all say launch. Launch. Huh? I want to say a particular song, but he's going through something. But I believe we can fly. Y'all say? Y'all believe that? Y'all believe that? I'm here today for one reason only: to get your believability index to go from here to here. Oh yeah. I mean, do this here. This is where you're at now, but where you gonna go? Yeah. Do it. How my daughter?
Get that.
You know? So this comp plan is pretty phenomenal. Again, I've been around. I've been a coach for a very long time. I've seen a lot of great companies. When they showed me what the comp plan was, I said exactly what Brian said. Y'all, don't play with this one. I've seen nothing like it. I've seen car programs. Some of y'all been in companies with car programs? About how many people did you need on average in most companies to get a car?
At least 500.
500 some people. I've been in the Mercedes programs where this company gave me one and that one had to have 500 to 1,000 people. How many? Do me a favor. I want y'all to write 500 with your invisible pen. Right? 5? Now I need y'all to do me a favor. Hide the last zero. How many people you need? 50. You need about 50 people, y'all. And the company's giving you a car bonus. Y'all with me here? Y'all, don't play with this one. This is some serious stuff. So I don't know what else my brother want me to say. I'm ready to get some training.
I read you back to training.
Bro,
My man.
so
Much love, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Yeah. Y'all do it for Jonathan, man. All right. So let's wrap this up very, very quickly here. You got this stuff here? So now we got some cash from our cash flow getting what? Better. We got some business income coming in because we're getting our bonuses by referring to business. Am I right?
Right.
Now we take the money, the cash flow that's getting better, the scores and stuff are going up. Then we get some business income, and then we're going to make some investment income. Investments are tax, I think I told you, I'm sorry, less than 15. So now that's the lowest form, that's the lowest percentage up here. Your money got to come from making more what? More money. See, people don't really understand this. Now all your stuff coming together. Your credit score getting higher. Mine went up the other day, another 16 points. I don't know what those guys do. They get it done, man.
That they do.
They get it done. Raise your hand here if you had a credit deletion or a score increase of any kind. They taking that stuff off your credit. Ain't nothing like getting that report. That stuff say remove, deleted. You be like, that's what I'm telling you. Know what it was. I might have owed it. I ain't saying I don't owe you, but I'm saying you weren't supposed to report it. Right? Investments, capital gains. Is when money makes money. Dividends is when quarterly shareholders get a percentage of their investment, a return on their investment every quarter. You get to a point where your dividend check pay all your bills every quarter. From dividends, but you got to own some stuff. Am I right? Right. The best investment you can make is your what? Self. Now I was with my man Monty till I fell asleep. Monty, raise your hand. Monty's gonna train today on how your money and how your business can bring you the biggest return on the planet. I cannot wait for y'all to see what we put together. The man been working all night. Trust me, I know this. Okay? The man's gonna show you the biggest investment is who? Yourself. He's gonna do a training after the break called the Power of Infinite Returns. The Power of Infinite Returns. And we're gonna show you guys how some billionaires did it and how you right on track if you just keep moving. Y'all gonna forget Monty Montgomery? You get some rest, man. You get some rest, you ready? All right, here we go. If you're not investing, you're not even on the road to wealth. If you're not investing, you're not even on the road to wealth. So, now, your 2 financial objectives can finally be met. How many? 2. Your current lifestyle is paid for by your labor. That's one of your goals. But your future lifestyle should be paid for by your investments. That's your second goal. Most of us don't make enough money in the current, so we don't have a future because we don't have enough money to even think about putting aside. Am I right? We're trying to make it this week. And that's okay. Look, I've been broken on you. I'm telling you, man. Look, gas or water, because I can't do both. Power or gas. I did both once. I was like, you know what? Let me cut the power. At least I got hot shower. I was like, no, that ain't gonna work. Let me cut the gas and I just do cold shower. No, that ain't gonna work. So pretty soon I figured out, you know what? Let me just get my act together so we gotta make these decisions.
Right.
How about that? How about we stop trying to act like it's nobody's fault? See, ain't no excuse after the day. This is the money game. You gotta ship your income back from the people shipping it from who? From you. So now, we got one company making wealth real. Financial. Making wealth real financial. You just heard Mr. Sigler say it. We had our biggest month. No, our biggest day. Mr. House said, our biggest day in company history was yesterday. Ever. And so I'm telling you, this, I've been here before. This is where it starts to ramp up. We had our biggest day in company history. Everybody look to the left, look to the right. Say everybody can't go.
Everybody can't
But then look at that same person and say, but together we can make it. I'm telling you, this is where the burners kick in. I'm telling you. Everybody that hears about it from this point forward got to hear about it from somebody. I'm just trying to throw the biggest net out there so in 3 years, those bodies were us.
Yes.
So what they do is they offer the service, Financial Edge membership. The Financial Edge membership. Now here's something I want to correct to the leaders because I've been saying this and it's not all the way true. The membership is actually 2 points, right? That's 2. The reason this is 3 here, let's differentiate, is because you own, up here you're in the business. Does that make sense?
Yes.
For the sake of this is worth 2 points. So some people just want the membership. They just want to clean up their credit, lower their taxes, eliminate debt. They just want MWR to help them with their finances. They don't want to join the business. That's how many points? 2. For those of us that join the business and introduce other people, we get how many points?
3.
So either way, all these points that Jonathan, that we all talking about, you don't care if it's 2 or what? 3. You just want some points. Okay? That's all we care about. You just want some points. We're going to cross, finish up. Money max, credit max, equity max. Money, credit, equity, wealth. Am I still live on the phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, thank you. All right. Money max, credit max, equity max, wealth max. MWR has experts that are standing by in those 4 categories. Kind of sound like all 4 things we need help with up top. Am I right?
Yep.
Exactly.
Enrolled agents are standing by. All you do is click on Ask the Expert. Enrolled agents are standing by. They'll even look at your past 3 years' taxes and see if you might have left some money on the table. Enrolled agents means they're IRS certified. That's higher than CPA. That's higher than bookkeeper. That's higher than accountant. EAs, enrolled agents. You upload your W-2, your W-4 form. It's a little backed up right now. They're backed up right now because it's the beginning of what?
Yeah.
So every year a new form comes out and they change it. So it's a little backed up. You've been without it this long. Now you need it tomorrow. I'm like, you didn't know about this. Calm down. You upload your W-4 form and they show you how to get more money back in your next paycheck. That's going to be used to pay off the what? The debt. Credit Max. This is where you upload your credit reports. They give you the link and everything to download your credit reports, re-upload them, and then it says pending. And then it starts saying delete it. Like you start seeing stuff come off because creditors can't, by law, just throw stuff on your credit report. I'm not saying you don't owe. I'm saying did they go through the proper steps to report it and hurt your score? Right. Am I right?
Right.
You got some guy in flip-flops named Bob at home making you miserable. I'm serious. Bill Collette, they work at the house. He got in a robe and flip-flops at home. When you gonna pay us? This is not I'm talking about Bob. I stopped getting into it with him. I was so broad. I'm like, look, you can't get blood from a term. What you gonna do, man? Look, I'll pay it later. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I don't owe you, but I'm saying if y'all don't follow the Fair Credit Act or whatever, you can't hurt my score. So it got to come off. People's scores in here are skyrocketing. I went from a 720 to a 768 this month. 768. I'm telling you guys, man, it's no joke. You got people in here. Your credit score determines how much you pay for money. Right. These guys are getting fixed. That's included in your membership. Why would a person leave here and not do this? Why would you stop the business? I had a guy quit the business the other day, and sometimes I'm in a good mood. And I asked him. I said, I'm just curious. Because he sent me a text. And I said, I'm just curious. Let me stop the mind of a quit. Why are you quitting? I was like, sometimes I don't care. Sometimes I don't give a quit. That's most of the time. But I was in a good mood. I said, why are you quitting? And you know what it boiled down to? He didn't understand that his lifestyle and the tax deductions were going to save him $6,000 a month. A year. So he not used to making money with strategy. He's weighing his success on who all come in. That ain't his business. That's a small what? Part of it. See, some of y'all worried about who all coming in. I'm worried about how my finances looking.
Come on.
Why would you quit the business like now you gonna go do all this on your own? You can't.
No, you can't.
Because if you could, you would have been doing it.
Right.
Most people gauge their success, unfortunately, on what the person they talking to say about it. And not looking at the bottom line, which is your score is up, your cash flow up, your debt what? Gone, taxes what? Down, investments looking good, double-digit returns. But now, man, it just seems like people I talk to. I didn't ask you about the people you talk. How you looking? Equity max. Debt elimination. How much more money would you have if your debt was zero? A lot.
Yes, sir.
And Wealth Max. Here's where you schedule a consultation. Private talk between you and a certified financial planner. Y'all get together. They show you land banking. You ever seen what once was trees, and then you go by there again, you start seeing trees and stuff come down, and then you look over there again, you start seeing the foundation go down, you look over there again, it's the Walmart. That ain't nothing but some investors and developers got together. That's you. That's land banking. You like, oh, I want a piece of this slab. 400 acres, brand new complex. You one of the investors in there. Who would I always wonder, like, how we get in them circles?
Right here. Wealth Max. Wealth Max.
That's that. Well, real asset creation. Where you was in on the development of the subdivision. You was in on the development of those commercial lots. You was in on the development of that Walmart. They got firms, consulting firms, financial firms standing by to see what you would like to do and advising you on your rate of return. Why would you not do this? Please see me after. I have to give you a psychological evaluation. I'm just in that kind of mood today. So, schedule what? All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back up with my guest speaker, Mr. Monty Montgomery. Y'all give me the attention you deserve, because he's going to show you why this business is the number one thing you need to build. While we take a break, we're going to say, let us know if you're a 3, 2, or 1. A 3 is out. A 2 is $79 a month, because they only want the membership. So if you're number 2, you don't want to make the money, you just want the financial edge membership. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Number 1 says, I'm in, $228. That ain't nothing, Brian. My little $4 a day, which is what $119 a month amounts to. I got $4. Who got $4 a day for their business? Right? So that's what this guy says, a number 1. 3s, thanks for coming out. Let the door knock. No, just joking. Twos and 1s, I need you to stick around. I'm going to break down something different today that I've been using online and offline to really bring in a lot of people personally and really get my finances in order at the same time. So 2s and 1s, make sure we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. Y'all promise you can come back in 10 minutes? Yeah. 10-minute break. I'm Brian Bean, Senior Magazine. See you in a second. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Stop it and share. Save it? No, definitely share. Yeah. I mean, save, whatever it says. Yeah. And
save and share.
Don't delete. Yeah. Stop and then save. Hey. That's just fine in the Ferrari.